everyone, it's Janet Wakeland with RemarkablyCreated.com. In today's One Take Wonder video, we're going to look at these really cute boxes that were made very quickly and very easily with our new Petal Card Gift Enclosure Pack. What you're able to do is you're able to simply just vary the width. You can see here if I turn them on their side that they all have different widths, and when you vary the width, then you also are varying how wide they are for the items that you want to put in them. The hardest part that you're going to have with these cute little boxes is embellishing them. This is our sweet new little koala bear, and I had to use the a little something cute phrase because it's just really what these boxes are, is a little something cute. Something with a little bit more of a vintage look to it. I was working with some ideas for wedding favors and things like that. We simply inked up a texture embossing folder and put the cardstock in there. So it gave it the ink and the texture, so that one was fun. And then our sweet little hedgehogs, and it just says, I got a feeling you could use a little smile. And when you tuck a little gift in there, I know it will bring a smile. So let's take a look at the products that we're using, and let's take a look at the gift enclosure cards. So these are the gift enclosure cards. They're called gift enclosure because they already have the slits to hold your gift card, and they have space above it to stamp your verse, or of course you could turn your card around and stamp and write your greeting underneath. They're pre-cut and pre-scored. If you have the 2014 Stampin' Up! Catalog with this cover on it, you'll find this product on page 194, and there are 10 of these gift enclosure cards for $5.95. So if you're making 10 boxes out of that, that's a great deal for $5.95. You've got literally a 60-cent little box party favor, so something under $1. And that's kind of hard to find with gift packaging anymore. So let's take a look at how we turned these fun little boxes, or fun little petal cards, into boxes. What I'm going to work with is our bone folder, our snips, our new fast fuse adhesive, which is great for boxes, and our Stampin' Up! Trimmer. And we want to make sure that you have the scoring blade in your Stampin' Up! Trimmer. So let's take our petal card, and you're going to make sure that one of the petals is up against the ridge. That will kind of help hold it in place. And then for my boxes, I used 5 inches, 5 1/4, and 5 1/2. So those are the 3 different sizes that gave me those 3 different size boxes. But let's do 5 inches. And one of the hardest things with this is that you visually need to make sure, if you use this score line here, and just make sure that it's straight, or as straight as possible. Of course, it's homemade, not assembly factory made. So few imperfections are the handmade touch. And we're going to rotate it, and we're going to do that again. And let me just eyeball it, make sure I've got it relatively straight. And I'm going over it a few times because this is a little bit heavier weight cardstock, and so I want to get an initial good crease. And then I'm going to do it a third time. I want scores on 3 sides, so 5 inches. Straighten it up just a little. And now we're going to score it. And then one of the things that I like to do, oh, sorry about that. One of these I missed and didn't do while I was talking. I should not be allowed to talk and stamp at the same time sometimes. It'll have a little extra line and you're going to ignore that, but I want my box at least to be even, and I can hide that with embellishment. So, there we go. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm just going to go ahead and take my bone folder and help give myself a nice crease. Just go over it. It just helps your box go together that much quicker and easier. See? Do as I say, not as I do. You want to score it equally on all 3 sides. And let's take our flap and do the same thing. And then one more time on this side. Just like that. So you've got scores on 3 sides. And then one of the things that you want to do is you want to take your snips, and we're going to take a notch out on one end. Just like this. And now you have a little bit of a decision. You can choose to fold your flap up and over like this, depending on how you want to decorate it, or you can stick your flap on the inside. But it's going to make a difference on where you put your adhesive. So I'm going to put my flap on the inside, and we'll use our new fast fuse. And when you use that, you want to give it a little check mark, kind of like you're flicking a bug away. It's summertime, so I've really got bugs on the mind. And then you want to just take and make sure that you line up your edge here, your bottom edge, and your corners. Kind of give them a little bit of a rub. We'll put a little extra adhesive on here. And then we're going to go ahead and do that. And then I like to take it and lay it like this and take my bone folder into it and give it a really good rub just to make sure that all my little edges are sticking. And there you have your quick and simple box. And again, the way that you're going to vary the size of the box is the marks that you put it on here. So 5.5, 5 1/4, 5 inches. So you'll have rather 5 inches, 5 1/4, 5 1/2. So you can stop by my blog, remarkablycreated.com, for pictures of this. Just look for the link in the description of this video. Oops, I knocked the button off. A little manhandling today. And you can get all the information and details that you need on these quick little boxes. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care and God bless.